Dating a Gemini man? 11 things you must know. Flirty as can be, this is your Gemini man. Are you worried that he is going to get with another woman because of how friendly he is? Well, before you even think about cutting him off out of your life, here are some things you need to know when you are dating a Gemini man. Your Gemini man wants to be free, and he is very adaptable. He will be a great provider to his family. It is in his nature to be very social and very charming. So no need to panic. You should trust him and accept him and his friends. Be straightforward and do not be too uptight. And, this is just the beginning. There's a lot more to know about a Gemini man. If you are looking for more in-depth training to truly understand your Gemini man, what his behaviors mean, what he likes and dislikes, then also check out Anna Kovacs' book Gemini Man Secrets. You'll find the link is in the description. Anna's book is jam-packed with great info about your Gemini man. That said, let's talk about the Gemini man. About your Gemini man. He wants to be free. Your Gemini man is someone who is very intelligent and is always thinking about his next move and what he wants to do next. He wants to be free and be in full control over whatever it is that he wants to do. And if you really want to get it going with your Gemini man, you must let him be free because he gets very creative when he is. I'm going to tell you right off the bat. You cannot lock a Gemini man down. And if he really wants to be with you, he will tell you. This is because he knows what he wants. But it can be a little hard to know what he wants because his mind changes very often. He is very adaptable. Your Gemini man is the type of person that you can take anywhere to meet new people. He is the one to keep up with conversations about various different things. He will not be the one to go home right away from a party. However, he can act a certain way but say something different. He will not be the one to describe what he really feels deep inside. One example would be, he will know that you are not the one, but he will not tell you right away. He will keep going because he's already adapted. That's why it is important to get some clarity even when you are just starting out. He is a great provider. Like Capricorn men, your Gemini man can also be a workaholic. He is the type to work long hours and get a second job just so he can provide. He will figure out a way to make money. He does not feel like a man unless he is able to provide. He will be the one to pay the bills because he loves to feel needed and wanted. The only downside to this is that he can be exhausted and irritable sometimes. It may feel like he does not like you, but it is only because he's got a lot on his plate and sometimes it can be a little too hard for him to handle. He is very social. It is in the Gemini man's nature to be very sociable. He loves to go out, and when you go out with him, you are going to have tons of fun. He is no prude when it comes to parties. He likes to meet people and collaborate. However, sometimes, he can be moody. So, you have to check in and see what he feels. He can start thinking about something, and this will eventually change his mood when the thought does him no good. He is charming. If you are dating a Gemini man, it might have been because you have been victimized by his charm. There's no denying that a Gemini man is really good looking. Aside from that, he is also very playful. He knows how to converse with people, and just oozes off this attractiveness out of him. In other words, your Gemini man is very irresistible. He is a very fine man, and there's something in him that attracts a lot of lovers into his life. This may also be because of how open-minded he is and how he is a good listener. If you want to lock this man down and win his heart, we strongly recommend getting inside his head with a guide like Gemini Man Secrets. Click the link in the description below. 6th thing to do when dating a Gemini man. Trust him. When in a relationship with a Gemini man, it is important that you build trust between the two of you. This is because he values freedom, and he would appreciate it if you showed him that you trust him. He values freedom and gets creative when given one. When you are having second thoughts about his commitment, always give him the benefit of the doubt. It is also important to remember to give your trust right away. Don't even think of letting him earn your trust because he will do a lot that will test it. The only key when dating a Gemini man is to give him freedom, and he will give you commitment. Accept his friends. If you have been with your Gemini man for a little while now, you may have already figured out how he has a lot of friends, different groups even. He has a pretty diverse group of friends and these appeal to the different parts of who he is. His friends mean a lot to him, and so he expects that his partner will accept them like how he accepts them. Do not ever attempt to tell him not to be with them because will cause a lot of problems in the relationship. Make sure that you acknowledge his friends enough. Be straightforward. As mentioned earlier, trust is really big for a Gemini man, and he has issues with speculation. When proving a point, make sure that you will not be beating around the bush and will convey the message of your story very quickly and very easily. He will know it when you are lying. So, there is really no need to be lying because he knows. If you are not direct and specific with the point you want to convey, he will create a whole different story in his head and will cause even bigger problems. Do not be uptight. Your Gemini man has a lot of positivity in him, and he is very playful and fun, especially at parties. He does not respond well to very negative energy. He does not like it when the people around him see the glass half empty. He gets annoyed by it. You should know that you need to reciprocate his positivity all the time. You need to approach him from a positive perspective. Because if you bring out negative energy, you will bring down his vibration. Do not be a killjoy at parties because he will very much hate that. Do not get jealous quickly. I get it, Gemini men can be very flirty. However, they are also very friendly. It is important to distinguish the two. You need to be able to identify whether your Gemini man is flirting or just making friends. No need to worry though, because if he is truly madly in love with you, he will do his part to keep boundaries. Your Gemini man can smile and talk a lot with someone, and if you get easily pissed by this, you need to change your perception. Remember to make sure that you have some sort of proof before you approach and confront him. Do not walk away in an argument. Nothing annoys a Gemini man more than cutting him off without closure. Do not just shut down and walk away without even hearing his side. This annoys the hell out of him. Make sure that you hear him out first even if you are frustrated. Show him that you are willing to fight for the relationship and that you are very much willing to connect with him. But this is just the beginning if you're really looking for the answers about how to have a meaningful, long-lasting and even forever relationship with a Gemini man. Then, check out Gemini Man Secrets for all the answers you need. Click the link in the description. If you are enjoying this video, make sure you smash the like button. Dating a Gemini man, the final word. Here are some of the things to remember when dating a Gemini man. He wants to be free. He is very adaptable. He is a great provider. He is very social. He is charming. Here are some of the things that you need to do when dating a Gemini man. Trust him. Accept his friends. Be straightforward. Do not be uptight. Do not get jealous quickly. Do not walk away in an argument. Remember to like and subscribe.